Today I have some good news for the E36. I have not driven it in probably 2 weeks and it's just been sitting here. Just like that. But we have some new wheels to put on. There's the front one, there's the back one. So let's get them swapped. So there's not too much that looks concerning down here. Everything looks relatively straight, thankfully. So I'm just gonna double check that everything's tight. I know that this one could be tightened a little bit more. It kind of just like, there's a little bit of lateral play I don't really like. But yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna make sure everything's straight on the front. And I guess we lost the clip for that. Don't know what happened to that. But yeah. All right, so now let's just grab the new wheel. Now we're just on the rear, and I know about the drip. I'll be getting coilover soon. Yeah, let's get the wheel off, and then I gotta try to bang that piece of the side skirt back out. Hopefully it's not too much of a struggle to get back out. And there we go. That does not want to come out easy. So now with both wheels on, it's now the not fun part. We got to check the alignment and see how wonky everything actually is. Obviously from the eye, it doesn't look too bad, but the string will only tell. So yeah, let's get the car in the driveway and then let's check. A lot of water in the exhaust. Okay, so first things first, steering wheel is straight. Now I'm just gonna get the string and then just run it down. I'll just do this side first, run it down this side of the car. So basically the way that I do my alignments is the angle kit brings out the track width by 50 millimeters on each side. So we already have 50 millimeters up front, and then I have a 14 millimeter spacer in the back. So that rope is going to be touching the lip of that wheel up there. And then back here, whatever 50 minus 14 is 36. The gap from that wheel is going to be 36 millimeters or whatever that is in inches, which is 1.4 inches, but I'll do 1.5 because it's not really that accurate. So let's get that space from that wheel and then we can line that up there. So that is about 1.5. Now let's just go to the front. And now you want this string to just barely be touching the front of that lip, just barely. Or I guess whichever the lip touches first. So just by looking at it, you can see we've got some toe in, or you can see we have that gap right there, and then that string is touching back there, just barely. Now let's go back, and then we're gonna measure the gap from this to that. So here we have that 1.5 that we previously measured. And now here we have that 1.5 as well. So we know this wheel is good. This wheel needs to come out just a little bit. Probably like maybe like half a turn on the tie rod or something, I don't know. My tie rods are also bent. It kind of goes like up and down when you like rotate it. But I brought it out a little bit. So now let's just see what the gap is now. So now it's towed out just a little bit, which I think is kind of what you want. So probably just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so I actually just fixed it because I'm not used to having a bunch of tow out, and I'm not trying to experiment with it because the track day is tomorrow and I'm trying to drive. But that should be pretty good where it's even. You don't want it like stressing on the lip. And then that side is good. So now let's move to the right side. So that's about 1.4. Pull this out just a little bit. It's just a little bit towed in, but not anything major like to make a difference. I also just don't want to adjust it because that rear is harder. But yeah, just a little bit of tow out, and I think we'll be pretty situated. Everything is all adjusted. Now I just gotta tighten on the lock nuts on the tie rods. I probably should replace those tie rods because every time I rotate them, they're like just like rotating up and down because they're bent. Gotta find a fastener for that. I don't know when I lost that. But I'm hoping this drives good. Track day's tomorrow, so I might just send it. But yeah, I think we're all good to go.